Now, the new nightly curfew hours will take effect later tonight. Members of the business community have been reacting to the measure, which seeks to contain the spread of the coronavirus. Anthony Lugg reports.
The curfew will start at 9 o'clock tonight and end at 5 tomorrow morning. This is expected to continue until April 21. Before that, the curfew ran from 8 each night to 6 each morning. For most, if not all businesses, news that COVID-19 was in Jamaica was tough. However, since the curfew was imposed, things have gotten tougher. President of the private sector organization of Jamaica, Keith Duncan, believes the extension of the hours is good for business.
I believe the reduction in the curfew hours is actually positive. It should reduce traffic build-up in the morning and actually reduce the pressure on the business places in the afternoons as people leave work and go to home and are trying to go about doing their businesses. There should be less pressure as people rush home in the evenings. It's actually good for business also as they have extended opening hours, which will see them doing more business.
Images of the streets at nights help to remind us that these are not normal times. President of the Small Business Association of Jamaica, Hugh Johnson, says the new start to the curfew will have little to no impact on commercial activities. He argues that most business establishments would have already been closed before the curfew takes effect.
What I think this extension will do is to give people a little more time to see if they can find somewhere of existing as it relates to the early lockdown. And right now, the emphasis for a lot of small operators, the informal operators and the small operators, is to try and find a way to survive as it relates to their food survival and their economic survival instead of business. So if it were for a longer period of time, I would see how it might impact the productivity of the sector. But for an extension between 8 to 9 p.m., I don't see how it will be of any benefit to the productive sector of the business and enterprise.
The government has set aside $10 billion to help deal with the economic effect of COVID-19. Of that amount, $5.9 billion is allocated for 2 programs to assist persons who lost their jobs and employers in certain sectors based on the number of workers they keep on staff. According to Mr. Johnson, several small business operators have applied for assistance.
A lot of our membership, they have been applying, and we are hoping that in short order help will be given to them. But on the other hand, we are encouraging our wider membership to look on the transformation of their operation because, small enterprise, they are more agile and easily diversify their operation, and that is what we are asking them to take this downtime to strategize and to focus on repositioning their business, because even though there are great fallouts, but there will be even greater opportunities, I believe.
Anthony Lugg, TVJ News.